Good evening. This is the video newsletter for buysellshort.com for Tuesday, June 25th, Fed day today. So it was pretty dead as it was yesterday and the day before. We did get a pretty big move out of the market after the Fed announcement. No change in rates, no real policy change, a couple of tweaks, but it was dollar positive. Granted, the dollar did sell off and oil popped on the report, but we did get a 100 plus point rally, faded in the last 40 minutes, typical on Fed days. As I mentioned in the chat room, it looked like a setup for them to rally the market big tomorrow. I'm still leaning towards a pop in the market tomorrow, but things got a little complicated in after hours. We had Oracle come out and blow their numbers out of the water, and the stock rallied and then sold off. And then we had RIM miss on their earnings report, but guide higher for the next quarter, and it was down about 8%. So after hours, tech stocks are off, but last few months, when the market has bottomed out, after hours action the day before has been pretty meaningless. So let's see what happens. Still slanted towards a rally tomorrow. Uh, Dow 15-minute chart, we're still stuck in this bearish falling wedge. Support, we really need to hold the 11,740 area. If we break below that, we're going to see 11,400 on the Dow. Upside, I'm looking for a move back over 12K, 200-point rally. Nothing shabby, but enough to get us some scalps in this absolutely dead market right now. Daily chart, we're still in this huge bullish falling wedge. Possible inverted hammer bottom today. Let's see what the follow through is tomorrow. It's another reason why I'm tilted towards a bounce despite what's happening in after hours. RSI deeply oversold, stochastics deeply oversold, and we finally got a spike on bounce volume. So the funds did come in today, and we've got quarter end window dressing coming into Friday. It's the end of the quarter, so let's see what they do tomorrow. SMH was the big leader today in the market. Semiconductor stocks, a lot of upgrades. Upside resistance here at 32. Chart looks pretty decent here. Stochastics still pretty oversold. So techs were the bright point today, and it's hard to imagine that Oracle and RIM won't cancel each other out, and the upside bias will continue. But let's see. U.S. dollar down again today, but we're still in this ascending triangle formation. If we look at the dollar and the chart of oil, a big move is coming in oil. Let us cross our fingers that the big move is to the downside off this pennant formation. Uh, Upside, if it breaks out, we're going to 150, and whatever hope this economy has goes down the crapper. So, fingers crossed that we get a break and a close below 133 on oil. Stock plays. Yesterday, trading alert on Sirius, SIRI. We had a fat scalp on this one last week. Goldman Sachs came out, downgraded the stock, gave it a $1.75 target. Just ridiculous. Teaching Sirius a lesson for not having Goldman Sachs as their advisor in the merger. They've just been down on them since they got snubbed. But anyway, with a downside Goldman Sachs ridiculous target of a $1.75, we issued a trading alert down here at 183 yesterday. Got as high as 195 today. Looks really good. Target looking for 220 to 240. This 20-day exponential at 232 looks like a pretty good magnet. And from here, that's a 15% rally, which is nothing to cry about. RSI most oversold it's been in many, 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 many months. That's always been a good indicator on Sirius, as too has a stochastic reading below 20 that has an uptick. So the chart supports the move. If you're looking to add to positions, a move over $2 would be where I'd look to add next. And stops now, given the pop we had yesterday and today, would be 182 here. MRVC, another trading alert today. This one been hammered over the last couple of weeks. They came out, options probe, absolutely nothing new. Every NASDAQ stock that issued options has this problem. This stock's been punished a little too much, in my opinion. Got a double bottom in place here, and we could see a pretty fast 10 to 15% pop on this one. especially if the market does go into bounce mode. RSI had a little uptick. MACD has been building. Stochastics, we got our buy signal here, deeply oversold. This one looks really good. Small scalp play just because of the way the market is. You could place your stops at 120, or if you went in small like I suggested, you could look to add if there is weakness on this one. But this one looks good for a bouncer stock over the next few days. The other one I mentioned today as well was XOMA. It's been down, since its nice bullish formation a week ago. Bounce target, we're in this 170s to $2 trading range here, so time for this one to go on a bounce back up to the 190s. Stops, buck 75. Again, stochastics oversold and ready for a bounce. Last time we were, or actually each time we've been below 20 on this stock, we've gotten a very nice pop off. At the last time we got 20 cents. The time before, actually, we got 20 cents as well. It's been pretty much 20-cent pops with stochastics reading below 20 here. So this one looks good as a bouncer stock over the next few days. So that's it for the video tonight. It's been a very boring market, summer doldrums. Plus, we've been in a high cash bias. This is a market we don't need to push things, let the trades come to us. There are trades out there that haven't been for the last couple of days, but they should start coming or peeking out for us near term. But don't force it. Very tough market, high cash, and the scalps will come and a bounce will come in the market. That's it for the video tonight. I'll see you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Good night.